Okay, good evening everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. We welcome you to this special LifeVantage overview. My name is Gillian Joyce and I am a Pro 6 from Yeppoon on the Capricorn coast. I have been partnered with LifeVantage for 4 years now and was introduced to our products by an incredible friend of mine. She reached out while I was on maternity leave from my role as school principal, and the rest was history. The information we bring to you today is valuable information for everyone. I just need to apologise. So the information we bring to you today is valuable information for everyone. Although this week, as it is International Men's Health Week, we bring you a special awareness around men's health and have two passionate and health-focused gentlemen to share with you a full overview of our incredible products changing lives globally, as well as the opportunity to share this valuable information with others. So men's health awareness is a matter close to many hearts, in particular mine, after losing my father aged only 58 unexpectedly with health-related issues. And traditionally men are the providers, the rocks, our strength, and the resilient ones. And to this day, there are still many men who feel too vulnerable to let down their guards and talk about their health, whether it be mentally or physically. So this evening we thank the men who have taken the time out to listen to this information, and we encourage you to further share this with other important men in your life as well. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our very first speaker. Dean Harlow is a Pro 5 from the Sunshine Coast. He is a husband. His wife Samantha joins us this evening as well. He is a father of 3, a licensed plasterer, and also a holistic practitioner. He has been activated and in this business for just over 16 months, and he will be sharing with us the incredible product information. So Dean, I will hand over to you.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is amazing to be here and to share this information with you. As Gillian said, I am a licensed plasterer and I am a holistic practitioner. I met my beautiful wife, Samantha, through the business, and she's here with us tonight. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And I'll just share my screen. So welcome again. And this is the LifeVantage overview, addressing the theory of aging, how we can slow it down. Tonight, I have just this disclaimer that I need to say, as we need to say it for LifeVantage and for our business. It's LifeVantage and its affiliates do not claim to cure, heal, prevent, mitigate, or diagnose any disease. This information is only for educational purposes. LifeVantage distributors are independent contractors, are not employees. Any views and statements expressed or implied in and during this presentation do not necessarily reflect views of LifeVantage Corporation and its management or shareholders. So LifeVantage began in a lab with a single question: is declining health something we accept by just getting, sorry about it. I just need to remove that so I can see. Accept the part of getting older. So their first discovery was our genes contain incredible abilities to keep our bodies healthy. And our second discovery was, decades later, we discovered a way to activate these abilities in our DNA. So the science of nutrigenomics, the study of how our nutrients that we can put into our bodies, naturally occurring compounds, affect our genes. And we are founded on science. We're backed by science and driven by science. So it's amazing to be a part of this company and just the health and wellness. So the first theory of aging is, what is oxidative stress and what causes it? So the apple here demonstrates what oxidative stress does to the apple as it breaks down the cells, causing premature aging and disease. So you can see as the apple, when you cut it in half, the oxidation on that apple starts to brown. So this also affects our cells, and it's the same things that happens inside our bodies. And what causes this is exercising, meaning over-exercising or not exercising enough. Our microwaves, our technologies, Wi-Fi, all the wireless devices. We have pollution that goes into our air that we breathe in. We have pesticides on our foods. and our water has chlorine and other toxins in it as well, and this causes oxidative stress in our bodies. So we are flipping the switch. We take supplements versus activating. So we're flipping the switch in our bodies. Since first discovery, the power of nerve to activation, we are relentless in the pursuit of discovering new ways to flip the switch. We now have the power to turn on our good genes and turn off our bad ones. So our first theory of aging is our flagship product called Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. Now, this product, as you can see, is made by 5 herbs, and what it does is, in its synergistic effect that it has, these 5 herbs together, it reduces oxidative stress, it activates your body to create millions of antioxidants per tablet that you have every day, and increases our glutathione by 300%, and we have 13 patents protecting duplication of this formula. Now, you can have these herbs separate, taking them as we do with turmeric, as you know, is very powerful herb. So, but having these on their own is a minor effect on the nerve to activation. So they've synergized these 5 herbs in a way where it's 18 times stronger to activate the nerve 2 pathway to make the body produce these antioxidants and to increase these glutathiones by 300%. So we have science that is published in PubMed here. We have peer-reviewed studies that is on here for Protandim. We have 26 studies, peer-reviewed, published studies on PubMed, with a total of 31 scientific studies that have been conducted by some of the world's most respected research institutions and to support our claims. So you can go on pubmed.gov and you can type in oxidative stress, and you'll see the results on what they have just from peer-reviewed studies. There is 230,000 results just on PubMed on oxidative stress. You can type in Protandim and you'll see the studies that we have online as well. And Washington State University says that the health effects of nerve 2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and the most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Now, that's just amazing from the Washington State University to say that. Our second theory of aging. Now, the mitochondrial decline is our second theory that we have, and what we have here, we are flipping the switch for this as well. And Protandim NRF1 Synergizer is what we have. And by flipping the switch and taking these activators, we're increasing our cellular energy, the ATP, while slowing down the aging process. It improves sleep quality and cellular repair. It supports cognitive and brain health. It improves cellular health, cell function at its peak performance, and boosts mitochondrial production at their ability to network. So as you can see as well, it is synergized in 5 herbs as well. And these 2, Protandim NRF1 and NRF2, are therapeutic goods and backed by our Australian government there as well, and the BSCG certified drug-free. So we also have this amazing probiotic. So we all know that our health starts in the gut, so we need to have a healthy gut. So our probiotic that we have, it's vegan capsule called DR Caps, which takes 52 minutes to dissolve in the stomach. So more of that good bacteria can present in the small and large intestines. 6 billion of these CFUs, only clinically tested high-quality strains, and includes beta-glucan, which is very important for our immune health. It has a cooling bottle with a desiccant packaging, and no refrigerating is required. So it withstands heat and humidity. So that's just amazing, just to have your gut health in line with what we have here with the probiotic. So we also have these other amazing nerve 2 activated products as well. So we have the True Science Skin and Hair Care. So these products that we have here, so our True Science Skincare is nerve 2 activated. It also the shampoo and conditioner is nerve 2 activated, and the LifeVantage was named the winner of 7 Stevie Awards in the 18th Annual American Business Awards. So as you can see with the results from our photos here that someone has taken for us, just after 1 week, you can see the hair regrowth in that photo there. And also, our products are super clean. If you haven't heard of the Think Dirty app, I recommend you downloading it, because it's something that we all need to do, is to check out our products and see how toxic they actually are. You can download this and then you can scan your products and see, you know, just how toxic your products are. So it's really amazing that we are the super clean. Our products here that we have are in the green. So just a summary of our results, and that's backed by our science. For one, we improve sleep, we're improving our vitality, it increases energy, we have better memory and focus, healthier hair, skin and nails, we have our gut health, and the anti-aging of cells. So thank you so much for listening to me for tonight, to explain a little bit about what we have and to share this amazing information to you all. I'll bring it back to Gillian, and then I'll let Graham to do the rest. So thank you so much for that, guys.
Thank you so much, Dean, for all of that incredible information. I know that when I heard about this for the first time, I actually wasn't quite sure that I'd heard correctly. Like, this is activating over supplementing, and it just makes such an incredible difference in the effectiveness of it all. It makes sense for your body to be doing what it's naturally meant to do, and to have all of that peer-reviewed research, which is unheard of in the supplement world, to see the validation behind it all, it's incredible. And thank you so much for explaining that so well. I know how passionate you are about health. So, Dean, I'll have to just ask you, you've got host rights. Can you just pass the host rights to Graham, because he'll be sharing his screen next. And while you do that, I'll just introduce our next speaker, Graham Stroud, who is from Sydney. He is a Pro 4 with our company. And for over 30 years, Graham has run his own marketing and events company. So from project managing the Australian Disabled Youth Games to founder of the Australia's longest running public exhibition, the Sydney Bridal Expo in Darling Harbour. He also has a passion for health and holds a diploma of exercise science. So as a qualified personal trainer and a master of NLP, he was also awarded the Encouragement Trophy at the Sydney Physique Comp. He is also a professional singer and pianist. We have heard him singing, and he is incredible. So this evening, he'll be sharing with us some important information about our company, as well as how you can also get started with these products. So Graham, I will hand over to you. Thank you so much for being here. We're very grateful.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Dean, and thanks very much, Gillian. What I'd like to talk to you tonight about is, first of all, my results and how I actually got involved in taking the product to start with. Now, I actually had, for about 2.5 years, a major lower back chronic discomfort. And this is not uncommon in a lot of people, as well we know. From the people I speak to, it's quite common. A lot of people have lower back issues. And I had terrible pains down my leg. I'd wake up every single night. I'd turn over, I'd be in pain. It affected my training. And I knew that I had to do something about it, because I was no longer prepared to keep living with this type of situation. So I decided, I went to a top sports consultant physician in Sydney, who's very highly regarded and who looks after the state of origin team. And he sent me for an MRI scan and then sent me through a review to a neurologist. And the neurologist said to me, he said, I absolutely don't know how you function or get around or even walk. And I said, wow, that's not very positive. And he said, really the only thing I could recommend to you would be rods, bolts and nuts that I have to do in your back. And then what we'd have to do is have at least 6 to 7 months rehab after that particular time took place. And of course, as you can imagine, none of that pushed my button. A friend of mine who was taking the product, Trish Hunt, she actually said, why don't you take this product? So she gave me a bottle of NRS2 Propandim, which I took. After 30 days, the difference was amazing. I actually got out of bed one morning and went, wow, what happened to that incredible chronic discomfort that I had? And I have been taking this product, our NRF2, which of course was the major product that this company was founded on. And last year, we obviously launched NRF1, which is another product, and I take them together. And I've been taking both of those products for about 17 months. I absolutely swear by the product. I've shared it with many, many people because obviously from my results, I got very excited. And when you get excited about something, what do you want to do? You want to go around and tell everybody about it. And so, of course, for me, I wanted to know, how did I go about doing that? And what would be the next stage for me to be able to share this with people? And I learned something quick. And that is that somebody said to me, why don't you join LifeVantage, the company, and become a distributor of the product so you can share it with other people? I said, wow, that's a fantastic idea. So then, of course, the thing is, who is LifeVantage? Well, LifeVantage is a biomedical company, and it's listed on the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ listed. Now, this is extremely important because that means being a public listed company, we can't change our rules and regulations and type of mix of our products or anything or our formulas. Everything has to be highly regarded and approved. So everything must go through the right channel, which gives us an enormous amount of credibility and an amazing amount of integrity. And that is one of the reasons why LifeVantage is so successful. Now, of course, LifeVantage was founded in 2003. So it's approximately 17 years old. Now, of course, in Australia, it isn't that very young. It's probably been in Australia about 4 years, 5 years maximum. And the thing is that how did it come about was in 2005, an ABC investigative report was released. And it's a bit like our current affair, you know, where they're trying to take a product and actually try and see if it works or not and try and probably say that it doesn't. However, the man who hosted the investigative report on the ABC show in America, John Mahoney, he went and got his bloods tested by the chief scientist, and this was all shown on national TV, and his results were unbelievable, how it reduced by up to 45% his oxidative stress level within 14 days. Now, I must tell you that John Mahoney, 15 years later, is still taking this product. So that says a lot for the products already. The projected market, the Nutrigenomics market, which is exactly what we are, is expected to reach over $17 billion by 2023. This is one of the fastest growing industries in the entire world. The health and wellness industry is an incredible, it will be $1 trillion industry in no time at all. The market cap, 218 million, it's set to become $1 billion company in 3 to 5 years. Now, the other great thing is our share price, if you're into buying shares, has quadrupled in the past 24 months. Now, we all know we've had a situation with a lot of things going on, including the pandemic around the world, but our share price has continued to rise during that period of time. And the most important thing that I want to share with you today is that 86% of our sales come from customers. So we have a very high retention rate, which means that people who take our customers love the results they receive and they want to continue taking them on and on and on. 86% of our sales come from customers and the retention rate is extremely high. And I'm sure out there, there's many people who would love to have a business where 86% of their sales are repeat business. Now, if you look at the right-hand side, you'll notice a lady by the name of Erin Brockovich. Now, Erin Brockovich is a highly respected lawyer in the United States, and you might have known her. They did a film about her that Julia Roberts starred as Erin Brockovich in, and Julia Roberts joined our corporate board in 2019. And the reason why is she did her own research. She found that this company had strong momentum, not just in the United States, but globally. And of course, in today's world, as she said, actively managing our health has never been so valid. So we're very proud to be able to say that Erin is on our board. So one of the things I wanted to say to you was that LifeVantage rang the closing bell on NASDAQ in 2020. Now, this was the Health and Wellness Group. Now, the bottom line of this is I want people to understand this is a highly prestigious thing for us to be doing. So the fact that we were allowed to do this and we were invited to do this is an amazing opportunity for our company, and actually one of the great things that our company can say that we've actually done, which is a wonderful thing. Now, of course, LifeVantage, I want to share this with you. It follows world trends. You know, the business world has changed, and referrals is how we do our business. For example, you know, if you take a product or go to a hairdresser or something, and, you know, somebody says to you, wow, your hair looks great. What you actually do is you say, I got it done at such and such a salon. So that's what happens, is then you go along and you get your hair done there. But the difference with LifeVantage and with our type of business is we used to be on the GNC stores in America. But the thing is that what promotes our business and what promotes our wonderful products is the incredible stories that people have to share about the results they've received from taking the product in all of the countries that are in the world at present. So what happens is referrals is how we do our business. And that is a really exciting thing. You know, we share the science, the results, and the video, and the rest of the people just say, yes, I'd like to try it. And of course, we operate in 20 countries. You know, we're in Asia, we're in the Caribbean, we're in Europe. You know, we launched the UK last year, which is very exciting. So we're in Ireland, we're also in the UK, we're in Scotland. And of course, we're in Australia, and of course, New Zealand launched last year. And let me assure you, New Zealand is absolutely loving our products over there. So if you live in New Zealand, don't hesitate to contact the person who put you on this call tonight to ask them, how do I get these products? Now, of course, as a particular business opportunity that this product brings to each and everybody, if they choose to take it up, is that you can work from home or anywhere. You know, you have your own virtual office. There's no overheads. You don't have to rent an office. You don't have to have stock at home. You don't have to, you know, run staff. And I mean, for myself, it's run a standard business opportunity my whole life. I've always had those overheads. But with this type of particular business, I don't have those overheads. You know, and we have a personal online store. And we know today online shopping is where people are going. It's where business is heading. And that's why the network marketing model is such a powerful tool. You know, it's basically shopping online. And the sales, the world sales of shopping online today are absolutely phenomenal, especially through the COVID situation, the pandemic that we've just gone through. The online shopping has increased by millions and millions of dollars while people couldn't go to their stores. And that's exactly what we do. Now, you know, this is not, you don't become an overnight success with becoming in this business. The more you work, the more rewards you receive. And really, that's the same with anything in life. The more you put in, the more you get out. And of course, but the thing is, it's a 3 to 5 year plan, we say. So it's not an overnight success, and you have to work at it. But what an exciting thing to be able to be part of a business with no overheads, with high retention rates, high sales volumes for people, and the bottom line is that you are so rewarded so heavily, and the compensation plan for this company is one of the best in the world. You can also leave an incredible legacy for your family, which is one of the most amazing things about this particular business. I absolutely love the fact that I joined this business, and I share it with lots of people. And there, you know, during this time of pandemic, when many, many people couldn't go to work or were unemployed, the grateful thing that I can say to you is that every month my residual income came into me, and I was very grateful to have that money coming in on a monthly basis. So, you know, we invite you to become activated and become a customer, or join us to spread the word with our team. So why don't contact the person who invited you on this call tonight, have a chat with them and say, hey, how can I get a chance to try those amazing products? We have so much information on websites and things that you can look at. And as Dean said, on pubmed.gov, what an incredible situation where we have over 27 peer-reviewed studies. And remember this one thing, these studies are self-funded by the organisations, not by LifeVantage. They're done by Harvard University or the American Heart Association or Stanford University. They have committed their funds to do the research. So I can say to you, if you're thinking about trying this product, try the product first. That's what I did. And after the results, I wanted to share it with everyone I meet. Thank you very much, Gillian.
Thank you so much, Graham. I'm so grateful for you to be on this evening to share your wealth of information. So many incredible factors. And, you know, for me, it was all about the product, definitely, to begin with. I loved that. But, you know, when you hear that information, you can't help but want to share with others, especially those nearest and dearest to you. And this evening, as I mentioned, we were focusing on men's health. And so it's wonderful to have two men joining us who are both experts in the health field as well, being both from health backgrounds and sharing your words of wisdom. So once again, I thank you both for being here, and I thank you all for joining us to hear this information. I encourage you to get back in contact with the person who invited you on, and they will be able to provide for you extra information or details on how you can also order these products or answer any questions you may have. So thank you so much again, and have a lovely evening, everyone.